Hello everyone, this is Jas Muhammad Khan and I welcome you with today's segment student. Today we are starting a new chapter, chapter 13, and it is related to photosynthesis in higher plants. Yes student, about the photosynthesis you have read in your junior classes, but in this class we will study about photosynthesis in detail. So what is photosynthesis student? Yes, you are right. Photosynthesis is the process from which the plants can make their own food with the help of carbon dioxide, water and sunlight. And in this process, student, what is main thing that is essential? It is photo means sunlight. And in the junior classes you have read that what is the basic requirement of the photosynthesis. What is the basic requirement? With the help of this equation you can easily know that what is the basic requirement. First is carbon dioxide, second is water, third is sunlight, fourth is green plant or chlorophyll. And in the chlorophyll student, there is some minerals are found, especially magnesium, that is essential for photosynthesis because the trapping of the sunlight is done with the help of magnesium student. And that magnesium is found in the granum. In the granum is found. So student, in the junior classes you have read that how can we know that the sunlight is essential for the preparing the food or for the making the food. First is, if you take one leaf and some part of that leaf, if you will cover with the black paper, if you will cover, then after some days, then you will test it, then this particular part will not become blue and black if you will dip it in iodine solution. Why student? Because in this part that is covered, the food is not prepared, starch is not prepared. Due to that, this particular portion is not become blue and black. So with the help of this, what will we know? We will know that the sunlight is essential because the sunlight student does not fall in this particular part because it is covered with the black paper. That's why in this part what will not be prepared? The starch will not be prepared, and if the starch will not be prepared, then this part will not give the starch test or iodine test. Next is, it is about that the sunlight is essential. Now with the help of this experiment we can also know that carbon dioxide is also essential. In this setup, what will you take? You will take a test tube and you will put a leaf in that, and with this you will also put KOH, means potassium hydroxide, in this particular test tube. When you will cover the test tube student, then carbon dioxide that is present in the test tube, it will be absorbed by KOH because the KOH will react with the carbon dioxide, and what will it form? It will form potassium carbonate, and with this water is also formed. So potassium carbonate will be formed because the carbon dioxide is absorbed here. Now student, when you will test it after 1 or 2 days, then this leaf will not give the starch test. Means if you will dip this leaf in the iodine solution, then this leaf will not give the starch test. Means this leaf does not become blue and black. It means that the carbon dioxide is also essential for photosynthesis. So it is about the essentiality of the photosynthesis, that what are the basic requirements for the photosynthesis, and generally these are the two experiments that you have studied in your 10th class. Now the basic concept of the photosynthesis was given by the great scientist. First scientist is Joseph Priestley and second scientist is Jan Ingenhousz. So these are the two great scientists. Now how did they give that the photosynthesis is the important process in the plant? So first the setup was prepared by the Joseph Priestley in 1770 student. What he did, he take a bell jar, and in that bell jar he adjusted one plant and one mouse. After some days, what he observed that the mouse was died. Why was the mouse died? It is due to the presence of carbon dioxide, because the carbon dioxide is released. And after putting a plant in this, then he noticed that the mouse was not died. Why was it not died? Because the plants get the sunlight, get the light from the candle, and with this what they release oxygen. So with the help of that, what he concluded, that the plants restore the air whatever breathing animals and burning candles remove. So it was concluded by Joseph Priestley. With the help of the tools of the Joseph Priestley, there is another scientist, Jan Ingenhousz, gave one conclusion that the sunlight is essential for the plant. Means with the help of the same setup, what he concluded, means Jan Ingenhousz, what he concluded that sunlight is essential for the plants. Why, student? Because with the help of the sunlight, the plants make their food, and by making the food they can survive, and we can say that the sunlight is the main source of food. First, the sunlight is taken by the plants, and from the plants it is taken by other plants, means as food. So plants mode of nutrition means the photosynthesis. Due to the photosynthesis, the mode of nutrition that the plants have, it is autotrophic mode of nutrition, and the other animals have the heterotrophic mode of nutrition. But all the animals, directly or indirectly, they are dependent on the plant, students. And which mode of the nutrition they have heterotrophic mode of nutrition. So it is about the introduction of photosynthesis. Now we will study that what is the site of the photosynthesis, and this we will discuss in our next segment. Thank you very much and have a pleasant day.